Did you know that most of what we call wasabi isn't actually wasabi? In fact, if you've ever enjoyed a spicy green paste with your sushi, chances are you've been eating a fake version. Real wasabi is one of the rarest, most difficult to grow, and priciest spices in the world, costing up to $300 per kilogram. But why is it so expensive, and what makes it so special? Let's dive into the fascinating spicy world of real wasabi. Real wasabi, also known as Wasabia japonica, is a plant native to Japan. Unlike the bright green paste we commonly find in grocery stores and sushi restaurants, authentic wasabi has a more delicate, complex flavor. It's not just spicy, it's a refreshing, nuanced heat that quickly fades and doesn't leave a burning aftertaste. This unique flavor profile is one of the reasons why genuine wasabi is highly sought after by sushi aficionados around the world. So why are so few of us actually tasting the real thing? Well, it comes down to cost and the difficulty of cultivating this elusive plant. Real wasabi requires a highly specific set of conditions to grow. It needs pristine flowing mountain water, shaded areas, and temperatures that remain between 50 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. The plant also needs to be grown in gravel beds or a stream-like environment, mimicking the natural conditions found in Japanese mountain valleys. In short, wasabi is incredibly delicate and sensitive to its surroundings. If the temperature rises too high or if the water quality changes, the entire crop can be ruined. This sensitivity means that only a few regions in the world, mainly in Japan, are suitable for wasabi cultivation. And even then, it's a risky endeavor that takes a lot of expertise and patience. Not only are the conditions hard to replicate, but real wasabi plants also take a long time to mature. Growing a single wasabi plant to its full size takes around 18 to 24 months. During this period, farmers have to meticulously monitor water flow, temperature, and shade. The plant is also prone to diseases and pests, which adds another layer of complexity. Each plant requires a lot of manual labor and constant attention, with workers tending to it every day until it's finally ready for harvest. Due to these factors, authentic wasabi is mostly grown in small quantities and its supply is limited. This scarcity drives up the price, making real wasabi a luxury item that's often only found in high-end restaurants or specialty shops. So what are most of us eating when we reach for that little green blob on our sushi plate? Well, it's usually a mix of horseradish, mustard, and green food coloring. This fake wasabi, known as seiyo wasabi or western wasabi, has a similar color and spiciness, but lacks the true flavor and aroma of real wasabi. It's far cheaper and easier to produce, which is why it's used in place of genuine wasabi in most restaurants outside of Japan. In fact, it's estimated that over 90% of the wasabi served worldwide is actually this substitute. The use of fake wasabi isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's affordable, widely available, and still provides a kick to our sushi. However, it's worth knowing that the real thing is a completely different experience. True wasabi has a complex, mildly sweet flavor with a heat that quickly dissipates rather than the lingering burn of horseradish. When grated fresh, it releases a distinctive aroma and a flavor that food experts say is more herbal and floral. Interestingly, the tradition of using wasabi with sushi has a historical reason. Wasabi has antibacterial properties which help to reduce foodborne illness when eating raw fish. In ancient Japan, this was essential as there were no modern preservation techniques. The tradition stuck even as refrigeration made it less of a necessity. Today, as awareness of authentic wasabi grows, some high-end sushi restaurants are starting to offer real wasabi as a premium option. Chefs often grate fresh wasabi root right in front of diners using a traditional shark skin grater called oroshi. This method preserves the wasabi's volatile compounds, ensuring a fresh, vibrant flavor that only lasts for a few minutes. That's another reason real wasabi is hard to find. It needs to be eaten quickly after grating to enjoy its full taste. Real wasabi is not just a condiment. It's part of Japanese culture and culinary tradition, symbolizing the dedication and patience required to bring out the best flavors. Each plant represents years of care, optimal conditions, and the hands-on work of skilled farmers. So next time you enjoy sushi, you might find yourself wondering, have you ever truly tasted wasabi? So have you ever had real wasabi? Or do you think you'd be able to tell the difference? Let us know in the comments, and next time you're at a sushi restaurant, maybe ask about the wasabi. You might just get a taste of the real thing.